Well, another great way that gardening can bring the community together is when you bring the garden right here to the street. I'm on Wilga Avenue, a very special place in Dulwich Hill in Sydney's inner west. And it's testament to how building verge gardens can help build strong, thriving communities. Jackie,
Costa,
it's
wow.
great to be here.
Thank
the street
you.
looks fantastic. It's my kind of street. Tell me, you were one of the people that got all this underway. How did it all happen?
We were just out in the street looking after our little kids. They're all about the same kind of age. And one thing led to the other. There were a few people who were really interested in gardening. Most weren't though, really, but we're kind of just taking people along as we go. It's just to do something, to have a really beautiful space for our kids. And it was just so hot out here. With so much cement and asphalt, there were not even really grassy verges here. It was just cement, so it would just radiate off heat. And so we just had this idea, if we could try and plant some trees and some veggies, we could do a few things with that. The kids could garden, we could cool it down, and it gave us an opportunity to do things together.
A core group of families teamed up and they cut through concrete to create the first verge garden.
Oh, Costa, it was just exciting. You know, we were all working together. It was a lot of hard work, but we had fun. And over just a weekend, you could do so much. And it made a real difference. It looked beautiful really quickly. And so more and more people in the street wanted to have verges. And when they saw that the rest of us were willing to all pitch in and give a hand, and it just kind of went from there.
The street now has a great variety of verge gardens full of food, flowers and natives that have converted it from a barren concrete and bitumen-scape into a delightful little green haven. Leonie McNamara has also been a part of the verge building from the beginning. Leonie, what impact has the verge and the verge gardens had on the street community?
Once you've got a garden at the front of the house, you've got more people at the front of the house. And when you've got gardens in front of all the houses, that ends up being a lot of people sort of starting to hang around the front of their houses rather than the back of their houses. The kids are out playing, people attending their gardens. Life begets life. It becomes a ripple effect. And it provides a really good energy in the street that just gets better and better over time.
So what happens when a street becomes closer together like this?
Well, you have a street of people who trust and care about each other without necessarily living in each other's pockets. We are able to share everything from what's growing in your front verge, herbs, lettuce, rocket, to tools, wheelbarrows, trailers, cars, children. The list goes on. There's a real generosity of spirit and a sense that people are there to help you.
The street is remarkably close-knit now, and they often have street gatherings.
Είμαστε ασφαλισμένοι, η γειτονιά μας είναι όλοι πολύ καλοί. Όλοι καλοί θα χάμε είμαστε. Είμαστε σαν να είμαστε αδέρφια όλοι μας.
It's like we're all sisters and brothers, we're all together and it's a security and it's a togetherness.
Βοηθά ο ένας τον άλλο.
The other, one helps the other. So Leonie, what message do you want to give other communities?
Probably just that the community's already there, so it's just a matter of getting in touch with it, and sometimes just getting the street to come to life is a good way to do that, little step by little step.
If you're interested in creating a verge garden in your street, head to the Gardening Australia website to find out how to get started. It's amazing to see what's happened in this humble little street of just 11 houses. And it goes to show that community does start at home and can be kick-started in front of your place.